Is this a bad idea? I'm just gonna leave the candle back there. So I'm a beauty guru and also trying to summon the Sanderson Sisters. What if every beauty guru is trying to summon the Sanderson Sisters? Hey you guys, what's up? It's me, Katherine, and welcome to an extra spooky episode of Theater Thursday. Excuse the loud noises, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there is a leaf blower, a chainsaw, and downstairs in the kitchen they're doing construction. Like there's literally no kitchen, like there's no tiles and no walls, it's just like pink lining, so everything is loud. So there have been rumors going on for years and years and years that Hocus Pocus might be getting a Broadway adaptation. While we haven't heard any news on this, I thought it would still be fun to dreamcast a production of Hocus Pocus the musical. I know you guys love dreamcasts and I love doing dreamcasts, so I thought, hey, let's Hocus Pocus dreamcast it up. Of course, I want to hear your cast list for Hocus Pocus the musical in the comments down below, so definitely join in. Also, if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name's Katherine Steele and I put out a new theater-related video on every Theater Thursday, plus I do bonus uploads throughout the week, so if you haven't already and you'd like to, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you get notified for all future videos and you get to join the Theater Thursday fam. First, we take over Broadway, and then the world. You can follow me at Kath_Steele on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. We also have a Facebook page now, so definitely go like it. I get Q&A questions from there. I post funny or insightful musical theater articles. It's just a good place for us all to hang out, so definitely like the page. But without any further ado, let's dreamcast Hocus Pocus the musical. So in case you've never seen Hocus Pocus, or if you need a quick reminder, Hocus Pocus tells the story of Max Dennison, your average everyday teenager who unwittingly awakens the Sanderson Sisters, a trio of murderous witches hell-bent on killing all of the children of Salem to absorb their youth. This is a kids movie. We've got Danny, Max's younger sister and would-be victim of the Sanderson Sisters. Danny's super young and she has to have a ton of personality. She's gotta be brave, she's gotta be sassy. I love Danny. Honestly, Danny's the hero of the movie, let's be real here. And I think the perfect Danny would be Evie Dolan. Evie is most well known for originating the role of Katie in School of Rock on Broadway. She was also in the concert version of It's Kind of a Funny Story, a new musical by Drew Gasparini and Alex Brightman. Next up, we've got Allison, Max's love interest and just all-around kind of kick-butt awesome human. At first, she's not really a big fan of Max, and through the movie, she kind of warms up to him, so I wanted someone who was like a little bit cool. And you know who I think the perfect Allison would be? Eva Noblezada. She's currently killing it as Kim in Miss Saigon on Broadway, a role she also did on the West End, and her voice constantly makes me cry. Like, honestly, I'm so excited to just watch her career for like the rest of forever. Max is the protagonist of our story. He starts off the movie a little bit awkward and a little bit geeky, but by the end of the film, he's self-sacrificing, he's brave. When it came to casting Max, I had one name and one name alone that immediately stuck out, and I know who we need. You know who needs to play Max? Colton Ryan. I clearly came to the Colton party very late because he is incredible. I think what I love most about Colton's performances is that he takes a moment to step back. He doesn't always necessarily just sing like the biggest, loudest, prettiest notes he can, even though he has an incredible voice as well. He knows when he needs to take a step back to service the story and to be intimate and transparent and vulnerable, and I'm just turning into his #1 fan. Like, what a guy. He's currently a standby at Dear Evan Hansen, and he also did the concert version of It's Kind of a Funny Story. I had a lot of trouble casting Thackeray Binks, and honestly, like, I don't know how they would do this in a stage show. Is it going to be like a guy dressed up as a cat? Is it a puppet? Is it a projection? I don't know, but I'm gonna leave that to the folks at Disney to figure that out. What if it's just like a full-grown man in a cat costume as Binks? Let's get Mike Feist up in here. He recently earned a Tony nomination for his work as Connor Murphy in Dear Evan Hansen, and now on to the big three, the Sanderson Sisters. When it came to casting the Sanderson Sisters, I knew that I wanted 3 ladies who not only could sing and act their faces off, but I really wanted comedians. I think the entirety of Hocus Pocus kind of depends on the Sanderson Sisters not only being really funny, but committing 110% to their roles. So we've got Sarah, the youngest sister. Never forget that Sarah tries to hook up with a guy who she thinks is Satan. I think the perfect Sarah would be Annalay Ashford. She's got a Broadway resume a mile long, but you probably know her for her work as Margot in Legally Blonde, her work in Kinky Boots. I love her, and I think she would be a great Sarah. Next up, we've got Mary, the middle sister, and kind of always the odd one out. You know who would commit 110% to it? Leslie Margarita. Queen Leslie is Queen Leslie for a reason. She's most well known for her work in Matilda. Also, she's like the best human on Twitter. I want her back on Broadway. I want her back in a show that really showcases her comedy. And finally, we've got Winifred Sanderson, the eldest of the Sanderson sisters. She's maniacal, she's scheming, she's the leader, and she was played by Bette Midler, so that's some pretty big shoes to fill right there. And I think we need another show-stopping comedic diva to do the role. You know who I think could do Winnie? Orfeh. Orfeh has done tons of television, film, music. Her discography is like a mile long. Like, I'm still scrolling here. She's also done tons of shows on Broadway, but she's probably most well known for her Tony-nominated performance as Paulette in the original cast of Legally Blonde the musical. Also, she's married to Andy Karl, which is like really, really cute. So there you guys go. That is my dream cast for Hocus Pocus the musical. Of course, leave your cast list in the comments down below. I hope you guys are having a great day. I love you so, so much. Break a leg, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!